Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Thundercat Lofts. This is Jay. And the end of January here. I just want to give you guys a quick update of where I'm at. Over here is my racing loft that I extended by 4x6, so it's now 8x6. And I will have this come down. I might put another, I have another trap. I might make two. And you know, I don't know how much I want to put into this loft. Where I'm living now is a temporary situation, and this obviously I threw up in like one day back in March last year. And I'm still here, so I wanted more birds, so I extended it in like an hour. I extended it, so I haven't put much time into it. A little bit of money, not much. The roof came from my old loft. The white plastic roof came from extra from this loft. The 4x4s I had, I just had to purchase the 2x4s and some plywood, but you know, I mean, I did as much as I could with as little as I could, and it looks, the looks show for it. But I was thinking, you know, I'm gonna have, this is my, I picked this up on the side of the road, this cage, and I just took the back off of it, so there's top and 3 sides, and I'll throw it right up here. If you've seen my videos last year, that's what I did, and that's how I trap train them, and it works out nicely. You know, in a dream world I would like a bigger drop so birds don't land on the roof and then not trap in time, but you know, the good birds will learn and know what to do. I did purchase some plastic, some heavy gauge plastic that I'm going to wrap this with, and I was also told by someone who I trust, it might have been an issue I had last year, but air will come underneath, and I have a floor grate here that's open, and that's good and all, an open floor, so it's clean, sanitary, I don't have to scrape, but the wind will come up, and they say that the birds will never be in the best condition. So when it comes to conditioning the birds, that airflow up will be bad for the birds. So I'm gonna probably wrap this with, if I can, if I have the money, if I have something laying around, with some plywood. And over here are the white birds. They're doing good. Obviously, you see I haven't been cleaning their boxes. They're looking good. I gotta say, I'm happy with how they turned out. You know, their droppings look okay, knock on wood. You know, I'm not happy with where they're living right now. I'm not happy with this crazy thing I've created. But you can see it is warm in here and it's dry. That's all that matters. I should scrape up a little bit after this video, but there's no pox. They look good. The little case of pox I had just came and went. It wasn't anything serious. It didn't grow into anything, you know, excessive or, you know, damaging to their health. It just came and went. And, you know, I brought them outside like 3 days after the pox showed up, and maybe that, you know, cleared them up. They got some fresh air, or they got out of that shed. So I'm not sure, but they're handling great. Their bodies feel great. Their feathering looks nice. I mean, they're pure white now. There's no stains on them whatsoever. When I got them, they were, you know, they had green stains and brown stains. Their tails were all dirty, and I don't even want to get into what they were like when I got them, but they've turned around for the better, and hopefully in time they just get better and better, you know. I don't want to ramble on here. I could ramble on all day, but I'm happy with the whites. I don't have lights out here, obviously. I'm just gonna let them breed naturally come springtime, which is in 2 months, 3 months. They should be breeding. You know, April they should be getting me some young ones, and then I gotta find out what I'm gonna do with those. In here I'm gonna have lights. In my racing loft, I was told I need lights for the young birds, and this year I'm gonna get the young birds in the racing loft as soon as possible. Last year I kind of let them hang out in my loft for probably too long. You know, in my opinion, I thought, you know, the longer the parents had to feed them, the healthier they would be, the better immunizations they would have. But now I'm learning that it's the earlier the better, because they'll grow stronger, faster, smarter. Also, I don't think I let my birds out in time last year. I think I waited until they were too old to release them, which, if you guys watched my old videos, I did lose a lot of birds last year. I let out about 15 for the first time, and I lost all those birds. None of those birds were retained at the end of the year. So this year, you know, I bred a little later. The birds won't be ready for the racing loft, you know, the young bird loft, until come March. And they probably won't be ready to fly until end of March, April. And as soon as I can, I'm gonna get them out on this board here and get them training. I'm not gonna wait around this year. I'm gonna get down to business as soon as possible. You know, these videos are basically documentation for myself. I mean, if anybody watches them, I'm happy. I encourage people to watch these videos, but this is gonna be me kind of documenting what did I do and what can I learn going forward. You know, I find that just talking through things, I find the answer myself. Okay, so here's the update, guys. My 2009 cock, infertile eggs on the second round they produced. I pulled the eggs. They're gonna be, oh, that does not look healthy at all right there. That's strange. I pulled the eggs. It might be stress because I just took their eggs, I'm not sure. But I pulled their eggs and gonna go for a third round. I mean, Jesus, I would go for a 20th round on this guy. I just feel like, you know, he's worth it to me. I actually texted my buddy that gave him to me, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet. But I'm interested in what he thinks. You know, let me turn this camera around. Alright, here we go. I turned the camera around so you guys could see. But, this is the guy I've been talking about. This is the 2009 cock that you can see his eye. It's not too bright in here. I lost one of my lights. It's hard to focus. Anyway, he's a pearl eye, and gosh, he's got some great characteristics to his eye. I mean, he just looks phenomenal. You can see the white beak, and some white toenails as well, I believe. You can see white toenails, and just handles really nicely. And I mean, for a 2009 cock, he just feels like perfect. He doesn't feel that old. Nice vibration to him. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. See if I can get him to do it for you. There you go. Do you see that? And he's a 2009. I mean, just a phenomenal bird. There's the vibrations. I'm not doing anything. This is just him vibrating. And that's basically what I judge this pigeon on. And the bone under here, under his wing, is very short. Perfect one-pin tail. What else can I say about this bird? Not much fighting him right now. But I just have a very good feeling about this bird, and I'm very disappointed that he has not bred me any youngsters. I guess that's the way it goes. It is what it is. But this is the 2009 cock, and he might just live here. I'll put him, I heard a trick, if you put this guy in, you can see his eye better now. If you, check this side. Anyway, I heard a trick that if you put an infertile or sterile cock, I guess you would call him, in with your hens when they're separated, you know, he'll chase them around and keep the hens from pairing up. One of the tricks I read on one of those websites. But going for round 3, we'll see how he does.